Good evening. Okay, it's September the 11th, 2025. It is 9:34 p.m. And I've had the grandbaby every day. Well, the last 2 days after school. And I need to talk to y'all about children. I love children. And that being said, children require a lot of attention, love, compassion, thoughtfulness, embracing. And you have to pay attention to what they're doing, what they're saying. You've got to ask questions, delve into some of the responses that you get. My family, have been watching the television, and um, these are the adults, and so I take her off into a different room, or I have them turn the main TV off and they can go into their rooms and watch, because she she's 6. She does not need to be exposed to some of the things that are going on right now. She doesn't need to be exposed and traumatized by some of the things that are going on right now. She needs to feel protected, loved, cared for, cherished. Not to say that you have to shelter children completely, I'm not saying that at all, but there is a certain amount that they can be exposed to. They don't need to be exposed to everything. And when a child comes home from school and you're talking about their day, what kind of special did they have, PE, library, music, art, what have you, who they play with on the playground, and who'd you have lunch with, and kind of take some pointers. Listen, because a lot can be learned. I learned that my granddaughter is now sitting in between two little boys, and that's perfectly fine. But I know for myself, as a child, I was a very good little child, and I would often be put next to the really kind of nasty children. Not like dirty nasty, I'm talking about kind of rowdy or hateful, just not the most pleasant children. And I believe that the effect the teacher wanted was for the children to emulate me, not for me to emulate the nasty children. I'm not sure that that's necessarily a good thing. Um, I suppose that teachers have had enough experience to know what they're doing, but you, as an adult in that child's life, you got to listen to what children say, their responses, how they say things, matter of factly or very intently. There's the first, I would say probably the first 15 minutes that a child is in your presence after school is when you can gain the most knowledge about their day, about what's going on, about how they feel, and if they are actually learning anything. Because, by the time they get home and get a snack and get to their ballet or jujitsu or whatever, or get involved in playing or their homework, they've lost wanting to talk to you about their day. So try to grab it. Try to grab it right away. A lot of parents work, so whoever is the child care person, try to talk to them on a regular basis because sometimes they may notice if something's different, if something's a problem, or if something's to be celebrated, and you may miss that. Uh, so you have to stay involved, hands on, and children need affection. They need hugs. They need to know that they are loved and that they can come to you no matter what. Without particularly judgment or criticism, just listen. If you can just listen, you will gain a great deal of knowledge about the child. Now, sometimes you do have to step in and go, well, that's not right and you shouldn't do that. Or so and so wasn't right and let me talk to your teacher. But for the most part, all you really need to do is just listen to them and comfort them when they need it. And sometimes when they don't, sometimes they just need to crawl up in your lap, which for me personally is a wonderful, fabulous thing. I hope you'll have a good night. Sweet dreams. Please like, subscribe, share, and love on them babies. Very important.